wait, you can't talk because your mic might go through on stream. Ooh. Hola. I shall wait, and if you do not talk, I'm just going to assume that you can't talk because of stream. I am watching your stream set. Mute. Or your mic's working, one of the two. Talk again. I heard you for a second. Hello, you there, my friend. I heard something for a second, but I didn't hear you all the way, so if you were talking... Hold on, let me see if I can turn you up some more. I'm assuming you're trying to talk and I just can't hear you. But... Try talking again. Maybe that start. Let's fly.
Alright guys, welcome back to another edition of my streaming, which is about as entertaining as watching paint dry. So, thank you for watching. Currently I've got the chat bot going. It should give you some information. And otherwise, here we are sitting in DFW. About to make a quick trip down to Houston. After that, we should be flying down to San Antonio. And San Antonio to... From San Antonio, then we're going to go to El Paso. And that's where we will end today, hopefully. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get this going. Let's go ahead and hop inside the cockpit now. If anyone could, let me know why my views are currently, like, slanted. This is slightly agitating for me. but anyway, yeah. I'm like, the V is supposed to look like that, not like that. So, anyway. First things first, we got to get the ground power on. Let's get the fuel going as well. Passengers can be called, and forward and baggage can be called there. We got gate, so we can go ahead and get rid of the stairs, and doors open. Like, what is this fuel truck though? Anyway, external power is available. Go ahead and grab that. Get the batteries on as well. After that, we can go ahead and align the IRSs and turn you off. And fly down here to the FMC. And we can see that if we go to init, we have DFW plugged in. Going to Houston. Hit that in there. No flight plan, that's fine. We should be able to... Okay, we should get the align sign. IRS in it, align on ref. There we go. Alright. Today's flight number is United 2109. Plug that in there. YALL 2109. And after that, we are... Probably should have opened up SimBrief now. Gotta open up SimBrief here for a second. Should have done this earlier, but sorry guys. Currently, while we're waiting on that, we can go ahead and do some other stuff. We'll hop over here to the electronic flight bag. Sorry guys, just plugging everything in here. And so it's saying that we're gonna need about 5637 on the fuel. So if we go over to fuel, we can find 5637. We'll just round it all the way up to about 60, so that way we have enough to just to get there. Stairs are fine, and well, actually, let's look and see. Our zero fuel weight is 60.6. We should have a zero fuel weight of 55.7, so we can get rid of a lot of the. Yep, see the bouncing there. 55.7. We can go ahead and go about 2/3 on the passengers. Okay, 55. We'll go 7,000 on the 55.7. There we go. All right, we can remove the baggage loaders, and we can remove... Actually, no, we'll keep the stairs for now. We'll keep it on that and set that in there. So now, if we go down to the FMC, we'll also find that our flight level is going to be... Currently, we should be taking 270, and it looks like our cross index is going to be 38. And 270. And after that, we can go flight plan. And we can go KDFW over to departures. The current route today is going to be the J-Pool 9 to Torn. But first, we need to find out which runway we'll be taking. Can hop down here. We're going to be taking 13 left. No thanks. Yeah, no. We're taking... Hopefully, we'll take... If we go 18 right... Staple 9. Insert. And clear that manual. And then we can clear that. And after that, clear that. Alright. And then after Tango Tango Tango, which is the cowboy VOR, we should come across Torn, Torrn. Never mind, that's spelled wrong. Tornn. Tornn. And after Torn, we are on the Gusher 3 for ILS or 09, if we can find anything related to 09. ILS 09. There we go. Alright, we're taking the Gusher 3. Torn. There we go. Insert that. And then we should be good. Insert all that stuff. If we hop up here, we can go to plan. And that stuff there, that's fine. And if we go to there, we can find that there's Torn. Alright. Topic climb is before Torn, but then we have the Gusher. To Sano Highway and then straight in. That should be fine. Alright, and service. We can remove the fuel truck. And IRSs are aligning currently. Seeing them flash out. Waiting for the final one. That's fine. Go ahead and start the APU. And wait for the start valve to go on. There we go. We should see the flaps start opening out here and up here. You can hear it start up. Anyway, go ahead and get the APU bleed on, propede on. Make sure that we have 4 blue lights right there. Fuel pumps can come on as well. Other than that, make sure that our throttle levers are at idle. Don't need to quite arm the speed brakes yet. We can go ahead and put in our altitude. Let's see. In it, we put 270. Okay. So we're just going to climb straight up to 270. And real quick, I'm just going to hop over here to VATtastic to see if we have any controllers on right now. If we don't, then there's no sense in Alright, we do have ATC. So, if we go ahead and log on here, plugins, then we're going to go to, where is it? Aha, Squawk Box, connect. We are an A320, but we are a YALL. United Airlines, generic, Star Alliance. Here we go. Connect to that. Then we should start seeing some aircraft popping up. Never mind. for the moment, we have the ATIS 123.7. 770. Pop that in there.
Dallas Fort Worth INTL information Delta
310, 25,000 Canada, 30,000 Logan,
visibility more
temperature
than 10.
20,
Sky conditions
2.4,
25,000
altimeter
30,000
3026,
temperature
visual
19,
approaches
dew
in
point
use,
-1.
landing runway
Altimeter
18 right, and
3026.
17 left,
Arriving runway
departing
13
runway
right,
17 right,
departing runway
and
13
18 left. Notices
Advise on
to
initial
airmen.
contact you have Delta.
BFW runway 17 center 35 center closed. Taxiway Yankee closed between high and tight. VFR aircraft state direction of flight. Aircraft type and is cruise altitude.
Dallas
Airport
Fort Worth
surface
INTL
detection and
information
use
Delta.
pilots should operate transponders on taxiways and runways.
Wind 100
Please
at
make all
7.
hold short
Visibility
instructions.
more than 10.
Advise on
Sky
initial
conditions
contact. You'll have
25,000
information echo.
30,000 broken. Temperature 19. Dew point -1.
Dallas Fort Worth
Altimeter
International Port 8 of
3026.
information echo.
Arriving runway 13 right.
1953 Zulu.
Departing
Land
runway 13 left.
100 at 7.
Advise on initial
Visibility
contact you
10.
have Delta.
25,000 Canada. 30,000 Logan. Temperature 20. 2.4. Altimeter 3026. Visual approaches in use.
Alright, so currently the altimeter is 3026.
And 17 left.
Information Delta.
Departing runway 17 right, and 18 left.
Wind 100
Notices
at
to
7.
airmen.
Visibility
Alright,
VFW
and
runway 17
go ahead and get
35
some,
center closed.
other information
Taxiway
there.
Yankee
We are
closed
going
between high and tight.
Dew point -1.
VFR aircraft state
Altimeter
direction of flight.
3026.
Aircraft type and
Arriving
requested
runway
cruise
13 right.
altitude.
Departing
Airport
runway
surface
13 left.
detection and use pilots
Advise
should
on
operate
initial contact you
transponders
have
on
Delta.
taxiways and runways. Please make all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information echo.
Gonna go ahead and hop up here, find the JPOL 9, or actually, yeah, go to Simbrief here.
100 at 7.
Visibility 10.
Visibility more than 10.
25,000
Sky
Canada.
conditions
Control
25,000
C that,
Logan.
and
30,000
Control V that.
2.4.
And
Altimeter
Altimeter
3026.
3026.
Visual
Arriving
approaches
runway
in use.
13 right.
Landing
Departing
runways
runway
18
13
right
left.
and 17 left.
Advise on initial contact you
Departing
have
runways
Delta.
17 right and 18 left. Notices to airmen. BFW runway 17 center 35 center closed. Taxiway Yankee closed between high and tight. VFR aircraft state
go ahead
direction
and
of flight.
close.
Aircraft type and requested cruise altitude.
1800 Zulu weather.
Airport surface
Wind
detection and
100
use
at
pilots
7.
should operate
Visibility
transponders
more
on
than 10.
taxiways and runways.
Sky conditions
Please make all hold
25,000
short
view.
instructions.
30,000
Advise on initial
temperature
contact.
19.
You'll have
Dew point
information
-1.
echo.
Altimeter 3026.
Alright, we can go ahead and call up
International Airport
Fort Worth Center, 13575.
You have Delta.
Wind 100 at 7. Visibility 10. 25,000 Canada. 30,000 Logan. Temperature 20.
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the air sound.
Dallas
There we go.
INTL
Pictures
information
in use.
Delta.
Landing runways 18 right and 17 left.
Alright, we got Fort Worth Center plugged in here. We can go ahead and call him for our readback. JPOL.
AC 5521 radar contact, 25 miles northeast of the Texarkana. You are welcome aboard.
Then we are going the just make sure that we have that correct. Yeah, okay. Fort Worth Center, good afternoon. United 2109 ready to copy IFR to Houston, please.
United 2109, Fort Worth Center, clearance on request, standby. I'll have a new departure for you. It's the Dart 7 departure, can you accept that?
Dart 7 departure, we'll plug it in for 2109. Alright, so departure.
American 2109 cleared to the Houston Intercon Airport via the Dart 7 of Torn transition, then has filed. Send me the SID, departure frequency 135.75, squawk 2244.
Alright, United 2109 is cleared to the Houston Intercontinental Airport via the Dart 7 Torn transition, and departure frequency will be 135.75, squawking 2244 for United 2109.
2109, read back. Correct. Advise ready for taxi.
2244. There we go. All on TARA. And I'll get the other stuff plugged in.
American 2239, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, my station calling, read you 5x5. AC 5521, recycle transponder, squawk 2370. American 2239, request IFR to the Miami airport.
From Darts, we are going to go to Torn.
Please repeat for AC 5521. AC 5521, squawk
last thing we need to do in the
2370.
FMC is our performance stuff, so we can go
70 now, AC
127 on V1. If we hop over here to our flight bag, we can
2239, clear
find
to the Miami International
up
Airport by the
0.6
March
on the
2
trim
departure,
position, so we
Valia
can go
transition, then it's filed.
flaps, we'll go flaps 2 today, up
squawk
0.6,
2312.
and flexing to probably
Squawk
50.
2312. 2312. American 2239.
Yeah, I can already tell that I like flying over here to
American 2239, read back correct, advise ready for taxi.
if we go to flight plan, we can see that there's 10,000 feet. So
Fort Worth Center, Delta 4411. Flight level 3.
make sure that everything else is okay. We can go ahead and call for our push. Seatbelts on, no smoking on. Dome light can go to bright, and
Delta
that can go to dim.
4411, Fort Worth Center, hello, squawk 362.
Delta 4411 will squawk 2362 miles.
We can go better push back and start push back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
And we can turn all the way back to here and start that.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
A firm. And with that, hold on one second. And Fort Worth Center United 2109, can we confirm that we're taking 18 left for departure?
United 2109, negative. Expect runway 17 right for departure.
Expect runway 17 right for departure for United 2109. Thank you. Of course. What do you say, 17 right? Yeah.
Delta 4411, radar contact 35 miles northeast of the Texarkana VOR. Welcome.
So now we can go to plan.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
American 2223, leaving my airspace to the northeast. This is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. We'll see you.
And connecting all that.
American 2223, roger that. Thanks for the ATC. We'll see you next time.
Sweet. Okay. And beautiful airplane is being towed right now. Gonna go ahead and release the parking brake, and we can get the gate to go bye-bye. After that, speeds are set. APU's on, Probe's on, and we got bleed going. We should be
So
good.
connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Here we go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Gonna go ahead and start the clock now. And engine number 2 can be started. Let you guys hear it spool up.
Fort Worth Center, Delta 2260, how do you hear?
Delta 2260, forward center, AG 5x5.
Roger, flight level 360, en route to Tango, X-ray, Kilo.
Delta 2260, roger, squawk
Alright.
235.
Good start on that engine. We can go ahead and hop back up here and start engine number 1. It's nice that the
2360, correction 2260, radar contact overhead the Texarkana VOR.
we can go ahead and get the nav lights on, taxi light on as well, and everything else looks good there. See you spooling up on N2 right there. And we should see the cutoff valve down there at the ignition switch. Cut off there, we can go ahead and hit back to normal. Once the push finishes, we should be on our way.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
And parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Believe we're going to be going over the bridge today, so that should be fun.
Fort Worth Center, good afternoon. Southwest 1806, Whiskey, flight level 340.
Southwest 1806, Fort Worth Center, hello, squawk 2251.
3051 for 1806.
Alright.
Delta 1806, negative 2251.
Disconnect and go to hand signals.
Alright, my apologies, 2251, Southwest 1806.
Alright. And we should get the notice here soon. Meanwhile, we can go flaps 2.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
And there goes the truck right underneath us. And flaps are set.
American 2239, request pushback, and can you repeat the runway for departure?
Go ahead and get that going, and
I believe that was American 2239.
we might hit, come on.
17 right for departure.
And we'll get our taxi clearance out of here. And Fort Worth Center, United 2109 is ready for taxi.
United 21, no correction. United 2109, runway 17 right, taxi via Kilo.
Taxi via Kilo for runway 17 right, United 2109, thanks. Alright, and we can go ahead and pull the parking brake and get going. Throttles up a little bit. Kill the APU. See the tram going up overhead. So we're going to be taking Kilo, which is just a direct, taxi straight to the runway. We can come down here, hit the takeoff config button, and takeoff config is normal. We'll be going that way.
United A109, I just want to confirm that you're on the Dart 7 departure.
Hold on, let me pause. United 2109 confirming we are on the Dart 7 departure. Real quickly, I don't have my pedals plugged in, and that's a problem, so give me 2 seconds.
Fort Worth Center, speaking of this, do you have a radar contact?
1806, radar contact, 60 miles southeast of the McAllister VOR. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. Go ahead and let's get back on the taxi.
American 2239, request taxi runway 17 right.
American 2239, give way to a United Airbus from right to left.
That's us.
Taxi via Kilo to runway 17 right and give way for the United Airbus A320 on Kilo.
Yes, as my friend and helper is saying, join the Discord. Have discussions over there a lot. You can also see first-hand flights that we will be doing, information about me, the stream, and everything else. So there is nothing wrong with joining. And with that being said, make sure you also like the video.
Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
And subscribe as well. And along with that, enjoy yourselves as we make our trip down to Houston. Go ahead and start putting on some brakes. Believe that we're going to be taking Echo Lima or Echo Foxtrot or Echo Golf, which is going to be the very end of the runway or the very beginning. Alright, Make sure we're below 20 knots when we make the turn.
Regional approach, Bonanza 964, Charlie Tango. Bonanza 964, Charlie Tango, regional correction, Forward Center, hello. Regional approach 964, Charlie Tango is with you via VFR 3,500. We're about 20 miles to the west of Mitcham Airport. I'd like to pick up VFR
Yep, here's Echo Golf, and I believe we'll be taking
into Grand Prairie with cross problems. Number 964, Charlie Tango, Squawk 2203. I heard VFR flight following in the Grand Prairie. I didn't hear the last part of that transmission though. Squawk 2203, and we didn't capture the rest. Say again. November 964, Charlie Tango. I heard you were for flight following into Grand Prairie, but I didn't hear the rest of your original transmission. Okay, looks like we're both fighting here. Yeah, we're VFR 3005, like transition the Bravo into Grand Prairie.
Control check, full right, full left, full up.
Number 964,
down,
Charlie Tango, cleared into the DFW class
right,
Bravo airspace, maintain VFR at or below 2,500.
And we'll go ahead and get terrain flow.
Okay, you want us in the Bravo, but you want us at 2,500, correct?
Stop here. Park and brake set.
Is there a different altitude that works for you? I got some departures there that you might want to show.
And once they're done talking,
I'm sorry, you say it again?
we can get
Number
going.
964, Charlie Tango, which altitude works for you? We'd like to just say it's our current altitude, 3,500. Number 964, Charlie Tango, 3,500 works for me. Maintain VFR at or below 3,500. Okay, at or below 3,500, 964, Tango.
And Fort Worth Center, United 2109 is holding short runway 17 right at Echo Foxtrot.
United 2109, RNAV, T-Rex, wind 100 at 7, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNF T-Rex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, United 2109. Alright, let's get parking brake off and get on the runway. Get our landing lights on and all of our forward-facing lights on as well. And like that, we are lit up like a Christmas tree.
Approaching 17 right.
And go ahead and make our turn onto the runway here. Believe that we'll do a rolling takeoff.
On runway 17 right.
And throws up to about 40%. And flex set. Try and maintain the center line. Looks like we have a little wind. V1 rotate. Positive rake gear up.
239 request takeoff runway 17.
And
Runway 179.
gear is up. And it looks like we can go flaps 1.
2109, radar contact.
And then go ahead and up the radio. You got the auto throttle plugged in. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Go ahead and disarm the spoilers like that. Suppose that I could go ahead and get 122.8 plugged in here, because once we get out of we should have a lot of ATC for now.
I want to get you ready for defense.
Nose light off. Return offs off. Start going nose down.
23, AC 6 from
And following the flight director for now. YALL takeoff, absolutely.
1992, Sunday to Susie 4, arrival off and off there.
Shin V is a Susie 4 arrival, Delta 19.
Adjusted trim.
Enter right base.
And otherwise,
Right base.
so it's good there.
Right base, really long. Right base for 17.
And I probably should have fixed that, but
Altimeter setting.
yeah.
American 2239, did you do a takeoff there?
And that's good there. Everything else looks good.
2239.
Looks like we have a little bit of haze. Other than that,
2239. RNAV T-Rex went to 0. Correction wind 100.
and
When
coming up on 10,000 feet, go ahead and engage the autopilot. And landing lights can come off. After suppose that we should just climb all the way up to 270 now. And plug that in there. Flaps up. Should have done that earlier, but
Yeah, fortunately, things are good.
see the flaps, see the slats coming in now.
Right base from my one. Yeah, right base.
Everything is looking like it should. You guys, I strongly encourage that you keep track of your points. Doing exclamation point payout will result in you getting your information on that, and you can use your sky miles or your fly miles rather. To bet on certain things when I get that working. You can also use them for mini games. And make sure flaps and slats are up. Alright. For example, simply going and doing exclamation point payout. You can find that I have 136 fly miles.
Eastbound to 2000.
Match all those there. We're good.
American 22. And American 22.
Squawk 2312, 231.
Point 80 or better.
And how does that look on stream? If I there we go. Okay. Lane lights are off, runway turnoffs are off. We can just go through the checklist real quick. After takeoff, spoilers are disarmed, engine mode selectors have required. Taxi light is off, engine packs are off, and packs 1 and 2 are off. Passing 10,000 feet, external lights off. Seatbelt sign, we can go ahead and bring back to auto. And pressurization is checked. We can go to the press page. And everything is looking good.
080, runway 17, clear land 47.
There we go. Everything's good there. Just like
Delta 2260, this is going to be the Suzy 4 arrival off Delta Route 3023.
Delta Route 3023 and will send via the arrival 2260.
currently we've been flying for about 20 minutes now. 18:35 now. Fly by real quick. Other than that, gonna get some music on. And guys, keep in mind I do stay in contact with you in chat.
American 2239, restart of transponder squawk 2275.
Repeat squawk, please.
The more you write, the more we talk. Gonna go ahead and hop back in the rear of the plane.
2279, correct, for 75.
2275. FIV.
There we go. Hit control 7 there on the front side.
American 2239, we can not understand you.
All right. Go ahead and hop back in the cockpit real quick. See where we are.
American 2239.
Gonna go ahead and expedite the climb just to get to
22,
270 quick. We have
39,
enough speed.
For your help, climb and maintain level 3.
Climb and maintain level 360.
Climbing at a speed of about 3,000 feet per minute now. Looking just fine. If we zoom out real quick, we can see that that should be top of descent right before turn as predicted. We got some traffic off to our right here. And the distance should be no factor. See, what I love about this airplane is that it's pretty economical. We still flying at about 89% N1. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. I've flown that flight before, Charlotte to, or actually DFW to Charlotte. Get airports plugged in there. Flying over Central Texas now.
4475 cleared to the Amarillo Airport. Via, Southwest 4577 cleared to the Amarillo Airport via Kitty 4 departure, Houdat transition that has filed. Fly via the SPID, departure frequency 135.75, squawk 2306.
It's just going to be a quick up and down for us.
Alright, we're clear to Amarillo, but Kitty 4, Houdat transition. Let's see that, 25, let's see that.
Cloud surfing, that's cool. That's a screenshot and a half.
4577, read that correct. Designs ready for 10. What is cover 457?
So I believe that right after Torn, yep. Gonna go ahead and look up the ATIS for look up the ATIS for Houston. We'll go air nav.
Over 4411, that's going to be the Suzy 4 arrival, altimeter 3023. Very Austin, altimeter 3023.
There we go. So,
United 2907, that's going to be the Gusher 3 arrival, the intercon altimeter 3020.
altimeter 3020, descend via the Gusher 9 for United 2109. Alright. Just looking for the ATIS here.
1992, leaving my airspace to the south, Houston's offline, radar service terminated.
3020, yeah.
Alright, things approved for ATC today,
Go ahead and reset the
leaving my airspace to the south, Houston's offline, radar service terminated.
6,000.
Unicom 122.8, thank you for the excellent service. The AC, you can press 21.
And
Forward center, Brickyard 3987, 330.
get both of these back to on. We should be starting to descend here pretty quickly.
Brickyard 3387.
And we can go to
Forward center.
perf and next page.
Block 2, 3,
Descent QNH. We're 30.
2322 in the box for 3987.
Believe it says 3020. Yeah.
Looks like you don't have a flight plan on file. Flight plan on file.
Temperature.
Yeah, we'll resend it. We had to log off. We were working the conference for a little while. Really, I don't inform.
050 at 09. And
Brickyard 3387. Gonna be the Victory 2 arrival for the
temperature 21. We're gonna go full landing.
Let's put that for the Victory 2 arrival for 3987. We'll resend that flight plan for you as well.
And we're at the cruise phase.
Unable clear direct Victory. This is gonna be the Victory 2 arrival.
So.
Alright, direct to Victory. We're type Victory to the arrival for 3987.
We can go ahead and bring down the speed.
2109, leaving my airspace to the south. Houston's offline. Ravens terminated.
Unicom 122.8, thanks for the service. United 2109. And start slowing down. We can go ahead and start a descent. Alright, there it is. Should probably start getting the speed down to about 260 to 270. Call it a day at 270. Use some speed brake to help us out with the speed problem. Other than that, we should be fine. Unlike most streams, we did start our descent quite timely, so there's the speed. We can go ahead and stow the speed brake, arm it again. Monitor our descent real quick. Speed staying nice. What did we say that we needed to be at 6,004? 13,000 at stacks. You can just put that in there. Looks like we have traffic below us. Do not see them, so that shouldn't be a factor. Can go ahead and turn off our tablet real quick. Turn off the other one as well. Don't need them. maintaining our constant descent. And that problem is no longer a problem. Go back to the ARC page, we can see that Houston is, oh, what is that, roughly about 80 nautical miles. Alright, we can go ahead and notify the cabin of landing. Alright, we can go ahead and put in 3020. Is there any way that we could land on runway 8 right? Alright, there we go. That will be a quicker entrance into the airport. So we will be crossing the stacks at 1300. Need to be at 6,000. Go ahead and plug that in there. Maintain the continuous descent. Don't exactly want to stop before either. Don't want to stop at an altitude. Aha. So they've finally figured it out. Okay. So it seems as if this monitors all the external colors while this monitors the actual screen. Okay. Makes sense. Coming up on 40 nautical miles from the airport. There we go. Make sure that everything is set. Climbing through 10,000 feet, we can go ahead and turn on our landing lights. See them popping out from the corner. There we go. Slowly starting to see the ground textures come in again. $6,000 feet of gusher, that's confirmed. 2,000 at Maton. Believe that our airport should be in sight somewhere. And I believe for the long flight out to El Paso, we can play a game in between, since I don't believe there will be any flight or any centers available for maybe Fort Worth Center's online, don't know. I do know, however, is that our runway turn-off lights can't come on. And once we make the turn here for a gusher, we can probably start preparing for landing, aka bringing down flaps and that fun stuff. 6,000 plugged in there. Get the cabin notified again. And other than that, we should be good. And we've made the turn now. Speeds should be set. Making sure that everything looks nice and neat there. 2000, we should start descending. Well, actually, no. It's going to keep us from descending until we get to, I believe, before Elpo, before the turn in on base for the runway. Go ahead and engage the landing system on both sides. And that should be good. Looks like we have about 24 nautical miles remaining. On the overhead, make sure that our lights are good. Yeah, we'll wait for the, we should start descending. Wait for the descent. Everyone, real quick, go ahead and check your current amount of fly miles. With exclamation point payout. remember, guys, you will be considered a regular, and that comes with extra bonus points when you reach 4,000. Descending to 2,000 feet, I believe. Oh, hang on here. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and increase the spoilers. Pretty much out to full. Coming back up on the descent path. Looking nice. And when the speed gets slower, we can go flaps 1. Bring the speed down to about 210. In the meantime, we can go flaps 1. And yep, we can go ahead and engage the approach right on time. We can go ahead and go gear down. And now we can go flaps 2. Coming in hot on this one. Nose light can go over to takeoff. And what's a go around altitude? 3,000. So we can go ahead and plug that in there. 3,000, perfect. Speed checked, flaps 3. Go ahead and slowly start to bring the spoilers back in. And they are back to armed. And when we reach 150 knots, we can go flaps full. And there it is, flaps full. And with that, we can go
1,000.
checked. We can go my plane. Congratulations, Luke Davis, on your first hour of stream watching, and 300 fly miles awarded to you.
Approaching 08 right.
A little bit right of the localizer. And a little bit under the glide slope. Otherwise looking perfect.
500.
Good. Probably should select our auto brakes.
300.
And
200.
checked. Nope.
100.
Checked.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 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 5.
There we are. Reverser's green. Yep. And slowly bring the nose down. There we go. 156 is a landing right there. We'll take the next turn off. And 60 knots disengaging reverse thrust. And keep taxiing up here. Keep the spoilers out until we reach the turn off point. And slowly start turning here. Looking good here. Alright. Keep taxiing, but in the meantime we can go spoilers retracted and flaps coming up. Alright everyone, welcome to Houston. Go ahead and turn off your landing lights. Runway turn-offs can come off. Strobe light can go back to auto. Nav light can go back to 1. And our nose light can go back to taxi. Seatbelts and no smoke can come back to auto. And we can start the APU. Landing system flight directors can come off. And everything else looks good. Go ahead and turn on APU bleed. Probe heat can come off. Looks like Delta 5018 is taken off. I suppose that we can take a remote stand out here. Stand 3 Alpha. Slowly come to a stop right about there. Alright, we're good there. Parking brake is set. Make sure the APU is available. It is. And engine number 2, engine number 1 coming off. Start to see it spool down. Alright, guys. Nice parking job there. Not too bad. Taxi light can come off, strobe light can come off, beacon light off, and nav light, wing light off. Seatbelts off. IRSs can all come off. And with that, I believe we can go ahead and get our lights set for replay mode. And go Alt-R. First off, may want to disconnect from Squawk Box. And we'll start from here. Not bad, guys. How'd you all enjoy that? Luke Davis says, nice landing, thank you much. A little bit rough coming in on with the flight controls. See how bumpy it was. Ooh, okay. Not too bad. 153 on the landing. Go ahead and bring it back. Go shift 3. And start from back there. See how good this, okay, yeah. A little bit rough. Not too bad. Yeah, I just reached for it and the runway sort of pops up there. Overall, not that bad. Lightly brought down the nose. And there we are with the tower view. Tried to sort out the center line right at the very beginning there. Came in flaring nice. We'll do one more from the front and then we will be on our way to San Antonio. All right, everything's looking good there. And we're down. All right, guys, gonna throw it over to the brakes, the brake sign, and I will be with you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, welcome back into the sim. Sitting out at gate Charlie 4. Now we're in the 737 Ultimate 900 ER. We are going to be taking this bad boy up to San Antonio. And we can go ahead and hop back in the cockpit. We have ground power available, so first off, battery, standby power. There we go. Totally forgot all about these textures, but we got battery, standby power, ground power now. No smoking, can go back to auto. Keep in mind, guys, that this is a pretty old version of this aircraft. Go ahead and hit the IRSs over to nav. Fasten belts can go back to on, and no smoking go back to on. Have you seen the Streamlabs app yet? Yes, I have, and I have it. I can currently use it as my remote. Not going to, but yes, I have seen it, and I am using it. Hit those, go to on, and now we can go hop down here to the FMC. Yes, of course. Go to init ref. We can go KIAH, and first we can get some panel lights, the background light, and the floodlight. And if we go back up here, we can see that all those lights are looking good. Gears down, flaps are up, and speed brake is up. That's how it should be. Putting KIH, we are at gate Charlie 4. And if we go to the next page, we can find the GPS coordinates. Plug those in there. Next page, we can go KIH. And then we are going to KSAT. We are Luke Davis, what are you talking about? Not missing anything at all. UAL 1247. We're flight United Airlines 1247. And well, yeah, I mean, I was, but I mean, it's already going in the chat bot, and it's also going in the description, so don't find it necessary. Go ahead and get SimBrief working. Get our operating flight plan. Right now, we can get the aft pump on, or anti-collision light on, and I will enjoy my flight, thank you very much. Electrical hydraulic pumps and window heats can come on, trim air can come on. And after that, we can go to the fuel. So if we go to menu, we can go to advanced fuel. We need we actually have plenty of fuel there. Announcements, actually, go back. Board tournament, start flight leg, and back. We can hear the passengers boarding now. All good there. We can hop down here. We'll do the welcome speech in a second. Get that plugged in over here. Announcements, there we go. And from the route, we're going to be taking over to Perfinite. Get all that stuff in there. We'll go 1.6. And our cost index is going to be 53. And our cruising altitude today is going to be 260. 260. And winds at 260 are going to be predicted 255 at 24 and plus 14. 255 at 14. Hold on, 255 at 24 actually. And average deviation is 14. There we go. Now if we go to N1 limit, we can select this and we'll be flexing flex 45. There we go. And our flap position will be flaps 5 for departure. CG 5 and get all our V speeds. V1 is going to be 135, rotate it's going to be 137. V2 is going to be 144. I want a little bit more space in between V1 and rotate, so we'll go 132 on the V1. Our route is going to be the Pitts 4. Pitts 4 over to Whalen. What's the runway that we're going to take in? Runway 9. Well, actually, if we can take 08 right, route activate, and execute that. Never mind that real quick. Then we're going to be taking the Braun 1. From Whalen. And then the ILS. What are we going to be taking? 1-2 right. There we go. Execute that. We'll see if we need anything when we come across it in the plan mode. Legs. Actually, on departure, instead of taking 08, what's the opposite of 08? What would that be, 26? It's alright, 08 right, whatever. Legs. Keep stepping through. From Jax, or JTAX actually, we're going to go there. JTAX to Hasto. Straight in, okay. So we can get that back to map. Everything's looking good. We can go ahead and turn the flight directors on. Meanwhile, we can start the APU. And APU is firing up. We can go ahead. What was I just doing? Welcome message. Altimeter is 3020. And 020. Plug that in over there. And what was the last thing? We have cabin lighting here. We also have checklist. What are these? All right, that's cool. Don't need those. Door operation. We got all our doors closed. And go ahead and up speed to about 160. And our altitude at about 7,000. APU gens available. Go ahead and grab those. Go ahead and get all our fuel available. That should be open. Those should be off. What did we say our cruise flight level was? Flight level 260, so we can put that there. And we are going to hit that over to steady. Make sure our door is closed. And we can go ahead and lock that. Otherwise, we have 3 wing views, one from right on the wing, one from behind, and one from in front. Same thing with the far side as well. And if I just take a look and go to better push back, start push back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I believe we'll take right here in the middle. That's good there.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
We can go ahead. Well, actually, all we have to do is wait for pushback now. Auto brakes over to RTO, LNAV and VNAV, arm those. Auto throttle can go on. And let's see, we have before takeoff, runway change, clear for takeoff. See, that looks more like a realistic checklist compared to the one on the 737-800. Never mind, I'm not going to even bother with that. Okay, make sure pro heats are off.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
And we can see ourselves being lifted up now. We're actually in a few seconds. Yeah, there it goes.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released. Go ahead and hop up here. We can go ahead and start engine number 2. Oh, that's fun. Ah, yeah, APU bleed. That might help. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. I was wondering what was happening, and I just didn't realize that I hadn't put it on the APU bleed. Haha. All right. See your engine start to spool up there. Nice textures in that, too. 25%. Go ahead and engage fuel. At about 50%, we can go ahead and start the spool on engine number 2. N2 rising. %. Go ahead and engage that. Fuel flow rising along with the exhaust.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, looks like we have good start on engine number 1 and number 2. We can go ahead and hit both of these over to continuous. And AP will be coming off. Isolation valve going back to auto along with both packs. Probe heat's coming on, yaw damper coming on, and APU coming off. Go over to hand signals. Taxi light can come on, runway turnoffs can come on. Logo light, wheel well, alright. Start a clock. And we can go flaps 5.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Will do. Alright. TCAS can hop over there. I'm pretty sure that we probably should have connected the squawk box by now. We are. One, 2, 4, 7. Connect to that. And we're good to taxi. Throttles up. And getting us moving now. Don't know what's up with all the lines that are connecting this. Not too enticing. Gonna taxi out to the runway we departed on. Which that is runway 08, right, correct? Yeah. Alright. While we're taxiing, we can do a quick flight control check. Rudder full right, rudder full left. Maintain center line. And full right, full left, full up, and full down. All good there. Flaps are 5 and indicated. Okay. Yeet. Don't know why we're going so fast. All right. We can go ahead and turn right here. And in that time, we can go ahead and turn on our wing light. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Takeoff number 2 out of 3.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
And black out the lower display. Landing lights can come on. And taxi light can come off. Strobe light over to steady. Make sure our engine start switches over to continuous in case of an engine fire or failure. And turning right here. And we gonna go ahead and stop here. I'm about to get our sounds back up. There we go. There's the blast I was looking for. And throttles up to 60%. Toga. Apply some downward pressure.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
$400. $1,000.
Gonna go ahead and make the turn here. This must be traumatizing for anyone in the back. And gear can go back to off. Get the turn back onto the pink magenta line. Runway turn-offs can come off. And we can go flaps 5. Forgot to get rid of the vector in there.
1,000 to go.
Otherwise, want to go direct to 60. And we'll go flaps up. All good there. Weather radar, airport on there. Lower the nose just to get the speed going again. going to fly this thing all the way up to about 10,000 and then engage the autopilot. Let us do its job. Alright, we'll fly it all the way up to 11. Landing lights coming off and engaging autopilot 1. Alright, make sure all our lights are off and get that back over to steady. Fasten belts can go back to auto, so can no smoking. How's everyone's day going? Squawk box. Already up to standard altitude. Go ahead and bring those back down there to standard. We may not have time for the El Paso flight. Yeah, I like that view best. Or that one. Yeah, that looks better. Cloud surfing at its finest, I'd say. Not much else to say besides what a pretty view. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. Real quickly, yeah, we'll set 900 up here into the landing altitude. There we go. Top of descent coming up in about 40 nautical miles. We got Austin out here. K. Austin. For the traffic above us. Can't find it. They're about 8,000 feet above us. The next solid altitude that we have is right here, about 2,800. Now I want to see if we go up here, we should start getting a descent path. Suppose it actually give him some information there. Trying to get this guy why does it keep doing this? Why do my throttles hate me? Always nice to help someone out. Anyway, we got some people bitching about this one kid that's just trying to learn VATSIM. Nothing wrong with it at all. Making the turn here now at 13,000. Go ahead and we'll go ahead and turn on the landing lights. Hopefully the text box goes away. Real quickly, I can just go down here, go to initref, 110.9 and 132. Put 132 in the course, 110.9. There we go there. What are we passing now? About 11,000 feet. we zoom in here, we're about 30 miles out from the airport. Suppose that I can put the course in over here as well for 132. 132. And down here we are 110.9. When we turn on Chris right here, we should start our flaps. Start bringing our flaps down as well with bring the speed brake back in. I honestly prefer the Airbus over the Boeing now, simply just because of the automated systems and the reminders, for example, that the speed brake is still out, or that that we're overspeeding or anything of the sorts. Slowly still descending. Don't know how this is possible, but okay. I'll just sit here on the wing. I believe we're direct troop. Airport right there. We'll be landing on 1-2 right, which is this long one right here. We shouldn't use any auto brakes because I don't think we'll need them. Otherwise, we should be good. We could have been landing direct straight in, but that would have been too easy. Alright, let's see what our flaps 1 speed, flaps 1 250, so, speed interval, we'll go speed intervene actually, we'll go to 220. Turn off and come on. We can go flaps 1. speed 214, 215-ish. We'll put the speed brakes out to flight detent. And speed about 225. Could go flaps 2. Speed checked. You can go flaps 3. .205 is where I think I'll leave it. About the flap up speed. Actually, we'll bug flap 1. And taxi light on. We should be making our downwind turn in a few seconds, along with the base turn as well. We can go speed checked, flaps 10. Arm the speed brake once more. Make sure our strobe lights are over to strobe and steady. Go flaps 15. Then chill out with our speed reductions. Alright, we are making the base turn now. About 10 miles from intercepting the ILS. Or actually about 5 now. Once we get past the Alamo intersection, we should be able to intercept
1,000 to go.
the localizer. And that was a simulation of jumping outside of the cockpit, straight through the window. About 2.5 miles from the Alamo VOR. Alright, we're gonna go Vorlock. When we come up on 7.5 miles from the airport, we can go approach mode as well. Glide slope captured. We're about 7.5 miles from the airport. And gear down, flaps 25. There we are on the ILS. No auto brakes will be needed. Forward-facing lights are all good. Position lights, strobe and steady. We do have auto land set up now. Flaps 30 and flaps 40. Gonna go ahead and disengage the autopilot and the auto throttle as well.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Bridge on the seat side.
Don't know why that's staying there. Okay, maybe we can go auto brakes too. Actually, just one. Speed bleed off here. Checked. Landing. Oh, brother. Floaty. Reverse is green. 113 on the landing.
knots.
And 50 knots, gonna go ahead and disengage the reverse thrust. Gonna go ahead and bring the spoilers in. Same thing with the the flaps. And engine start switches can go over to auto. Landing lights can come off. Runway turnoffs can come off. And we can go ahead and start the APU. 1, 2, 3. These are some funky taxi lines. Can't even tell if that's the taxi line or not. Either way, gonna go ahead and turn here. Try not to clip the sign with our back wheel. Now these are taxi lines. Everyone, welcome to San Antonio, where the local time is... don't really care. Gonna take the second one on the left. Flight directors can come off. Keep it going straight. And start to bring it to a stop. Right about there. All good. Parking brakes set. APUs available. Go ahead and grab those. And engines 1 and 2. Fasten belts can come off as well. Go back up to the overhead, hit the bleed on. Electrical gens can come off, window heats can come off, probe heats can come off, trim air can come off, and so can the yaw damper. Go ahead and turn off our ARSs. No smoking, going back to auto. In the meantime, we can go ahead and get on the lights that we want for our replay. And we can get our music going. Hit the replay. Disconnect from Squawk Box. And we can go. Here's good. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the flight today. I believe that this will be the end. It's already coming pretty late in the day. Yeah, I just floated it out. Light as a baby. Go ahead and bring it back. We'll start with the tower view. Let's see what really went on in this landing. Yeah, we just didn't flare. Well, we actually flared pretty early. And then we just kept it going down the runway, held the attitude, and just screeched our tires there. I don't know if we were fighting a crosswind or not. Looks like we were a little bit. Just gently turning our nose right. 111 on the speed there. One more time from a wing view. At least we got 2 good landings in today. If you enjoyed it, make sure that you like the video and comment where you would like to see. And gonna go ahead and plug my Discord. If you want to hit up the Discord, gonna go ahead and leave the link in there for you guys. You can go ahead and find the Discord there. And whenever you come back, make sure to check your miles. And hopefully I will see you all very soon. And take care, guys.